Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on General Hospital, TJ and Molly receive terrible news. Blaze saves the day while also troubling Krishna, and Alexis consents to take a significant step for Gregory. Gregory arrives in Alex's office, knowing that she is searching for him. She claims he could help a freelancer who kind of messed up an article. He offers to take care of it, but he also has huge plans for Tracy Quartermain. He wants to ask her to help him fulfill a dream of his by parachute jumping out of an airplane. According to Alexis, it won't ever occur. Gregory feels that Alexis is not doing Tracy justice. Alexis acknowledges having a spirit of adventure. She married Luke Spencer and left the nation to avoid prosecution. But Tracy is asking for too much, I think. With her and his loved ones supporting him and hoping for his safety on the ground, Alexis observes that he can succeed on his own. Although, in theory, Gregory could complete everything on his list by himself, he prefers to work with a partner on his tasks. He claims that shortly he will be confined to his body along with his memories and thoughts. He so wants to be certain that the memories he has are of times he spent with the people he cared about. Though she finds it hard to believe she's doing this, Alexis accepts to dive with him since she thinks it will make a fun story for both their grandchildren. Violet and Leo go Christmas shopping on the plaza with Chase and Brooklyn. Brooklyn quips that the kids are running out to obtain hot chocolates because they want to return them back to their parents as full of sugar as possible. Who is the next person on Chase's present list? Wonders Brooklyn. Admittedly, it's his dad, and this must be the most memorable Christmas his family has ever celebrated. Don't worry, Brooklyn assures him that she will assist him in creating the ideal Christmas. She feels terrible that Maxie and her children are suffering this season because of her, and she also needs to find something for them. While Christina is hanging out in the plaza with Blaze, she notices the hot chocolate stand. When she arrives, Blaze promises to prepare her some Puerto Rican eggnog. Christina is eager to go. Christina shares with her the history of gift-giving in her family, including the eccentric Casadine lineage. Blaze adores her family's wild behavior. They hold hands, but Blaze withdraws as she hears Brooklyn's voice. Blaze greets Brooklyn with astonishment, and they exchange hugs. Noting that Blaze seemed to be getting along with Christina, Brooklyn is happy to see Blaze making new friends. You can never have enough friends, declares Blaze. Christina appears agitated. Violet makes plans to ask Santa for what she wants as Leo and her discuss gifts in the interim. But there is no Santa, remarks Leo. Leo says it's impossible for one man to give all those presents in one night. He would have to bend space-time. Chase and Brooklyn insist there is a Santa. Violet questions Chase about Santa's impossibility. While she does this, Blaze instructs Brooklyn to take Chase and Leo shopping. Violet is informed by Blaze that Leo is correct when it comes to Santa, and Blaze promises to give her the lowdown. According to Blaze, concepts like Santa Claus are only occasionally plausible when they defy scientific theory. She describes how, despite her voice coach's advice that she would never be able to sing higher than a high C due to her vocal range, she trained and is now able to reach whatever pitch she desires. Blaze thinks she can help Violet with voice lessons, but Violet wants to ask Santa for voice lessons. Violet grinned. Leo, Brooklyn, and Chase come back. As a Christmas present to Violet, Blaze informs that she will be teaching singing classes every week. Even though Leo knows it's not conceivable in terms of science, he apologizes for upsetting her about something she truly believes in. It's all right, she assures him. Blaze offers to bring her and Christmas some hot chocolate before Chase, Brooklyn, and the children leave for home. Christina recalls Blaze retreating earlier. TJ and Molly meet with Dr. Navarro at the hospital. They say they have a fresh surrogate in mind because Andrea is unable to endure another loss and that they are prepared to try surrogacy again. They are prepared to proceed at the earliest opportunity. But Navarro asserts that this is not feasible. The physician informs them that they will have to start over because it is a difficult process with numerous steps. She clarifies that a surrogate may become pregnant in as little as 6 months, but there is still no assurance that the fetus will develop on its own. The doctor leaves them to discuss, and even though it means starting over, Molly and TJ want to go through on this. Molly sobs, saying that although their dream was coming true only a month ago, they are back at the starting point, and everything seems so far away. She adds that Christina has a life of her own, and that they should urge her to reschedule the June opening of her facility. Is it possible for them to ask Christina to pause her life for them? Sorry to interrupt, but Esme received a notification that the box she was expecting had arrived. After giving it to her, he inquires about Ace. Spencer observes that he could have asked him to take care of his brother after she informs him that he is in daycare. Trina steps in to inquire about Esme's new residence. Esme thanks her for asking and responds that it's cozy. Anything cozier than a jail cell, Joss scoffs. They enter the hallway when Esme requests to talk to Trina by herself for a little while. Spencer tries to listen in, but Joss tells him to shut up. She proposes that they accept his gift. When Joss opens the present, he finds his face on a dartboard. Though she thinks Trina wouldn't want it hanging in their dorm, she quips that it's great. According to Spencer, Trina is aware of it and will likely find greater utility in it than Joss. Outside, Esme gives Trina credit for pressuring Spencer to concede that it was time to let her move out. Trina claims that she did it for herself and Spencer, not for her. His attempt to be Ace's father instead of his brother was impeding their relationship. Esme claims she knew that, but considering what she had done to her, it wasn't simple. "You mean the past Esme did to me?" asks Trina. Esme asserts that she must accept responsibility for her actions, both past and current, even if she doesn't recall. She thinks that maybe one day Trina will accept her forgiveness, and they may become friends. "Esme, that will never happen," says Trina. According to Trina, she thinks she has changed. Still, not a day will pass that she, Joss, or Cam forget what she did. They may be amicable and even friendly, but things won't get much better than this. After saying thank you for listening, Esme turns to leave. When Trina returns inside, they inquire as to Esme's words. What matters, according to Trina, is what she told Esme. Trina believed Joss had ordered him to find another person because she had to leave to study with Adam. Unable to resist, Joss feels sorry for him. Joss asks Trina if she wants darts later and leaves. Spencer wants Trina to explain what occurred to him on his own. Trina gives him an update, stating that she thinks Esme has matured and truly apologized. She still doesn't trust her, though. Holding Ace, Esme heads to her new location to hang an ornament. "Can you believe it, Ace? Our first Christmas ornaments," she exclaims to him. Then she has a flashback to Christmas of last year, when she was pregnant and held captive in Windermere's tower. She remembers grumbling, "Some Christmas, huh, Ace?" as she gazed at the pitiful tree Nicholas had given her. When Esme returns to the present, she is taken aback and lets go of the ornament. Carly is in the midst of rushing to finish dinner when Brennan walks into Kelly's. He extends his assistance. She claims that none of her clients, especially her regulars, are made to work. He expresses gratitude that she has noticed and lets her know that he will likely be in Port Charles longer than he had anticipated. But because he enjoys the place and the opportunities it offers, he's happy for the justification to stay. He'll have lots of business possibilities to seize, he says. Observing that she exudes an odd atmosphere, he inquires about her. He acknowledges that he would like to know her more. He remembers when Carly tells him that she's seeing someone. "Is she seeing Donna's father?" he queries. Carly claims that it's someone else and that they are divorced. She comes to the realization that her knowledge of him is limited to the fact that he enjoys running, burgers, and security. He lets her know that he appreciates her companionship as well. Carly is taken aback by Brennan's sudden departure after receiving a call and having to leave. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.